Oh, wow. Yep. I was just restarting my microphone. I'm not sure. What do we got? It's big. That's all I know for sure. River rats, this has been one heck of an adventure to say the least. I've ran big nasty rapids, I've caught big nasty fish, and the best part is we still got one more night. So let's go. I probably only have time to hit a spot or two up here. You know, got to get back and set up camp, and I don't really want to run those rapids like without really good visibility. So yeah, I think we'll probably fish here for a minute and hopefully we get one, and either whether we do or not, hopefully we get some fish tonight. We'll eat good either way. I got some this deep. It's real deep. But yeah, we'll eat good. We'll have a good time. I got pork chops. Ooh, stop boat, please. And some tater patties. I think I'm gonna fry them up on a campfire. We'll see what time we get back. Get the little drift sock out. Hopefully the anchor's stuck pretty good. I used to use a 5-gallon bucket for this, but buckets take up an awkward amount of room, and this takes up very little room, so this little weenie drift sock. But you throw it out the back of the boat when you're on anchor in current, and it helped keep you from swaying as bad. You're still gonna sway some, but not as bad. I really like how we're set up. Hopefully we can just kind of stay here. There's a tree down there. I'm gonna try to put this guy next to it. I should be right in it. Maybe like a little too much in it. Oh, we'll see. But yeah, I camped out last night, and so far the fishing's been pretty decent, you know? Like not a ton of fish, but some really nice ones. Only thing that would like be the cherry on top would be a big old flathead. I've caught some flatheads, but not a big old flathead. I think I'm just gonna lob this one. That's in a tree that I did not realize was there. All right. Fishing, oh, we're getting bit right there on the Chad. I was just gonna say, fishing a variety of different kinds of baits. I'll put that goldfish back for just a second. That one's on shad. Come on, pull it down. There we go. Yep, that's a nice fish. Oop, hit the clicker. That might be our guy. Oh yeah, that was a big swirl. All right. Well, that was quick. That is our guy. Oh no, he's gonna get in the drift sock. Gonna have to stay off the boat, please. Stay off the drift sock, please. Get in the net, please. Come on. A little bit closer. Oh, yep. I think he's kind of in it. There we go. All right, cherry on top. Oh, come on. The downfall of the drift sock is it can get in the way. But we made it work. Yeah. So we have some shad, and that's what he ate. Barely hooked, but he's in the boat. And then I also have some goldfish, but he liked the shad. Not an absolute giant, but the right kind, and I'm pretty happy about it. Love how quick it was. See you, bud. You let me know about it. At least he was nice enough to take it out of the tree. Oh, we're getting bit right here too. We'll just throw the variety pack out. Got a drum. Oops. Huh. Well, that was kind of weird. Snapped a 100-pound braid. I wonder if there's a nick in it. Getting bit on the shad again. Keep going. You got the gumption, buddy? Got yeah, all the rapids I ran through on my way up here, I have to go through them again on the way back. So it's kind of what goes up must come down. I think that's talking about gravity, but if you put your boat in and run upriver, it also means the same thing for your boat. I guess you could have somebody move your trailer, but at that point you might as well just kayak. Yeah, I'm just gonna slide down with the electric. I think I have enough gas to get back, but should be just fine. But I also have a trolling motor, so for stuff like this, I'll use it to help ensure that I'll be just fine. All right, see you, Skip. Okay, I kind of dig this. Ooh, I heard it. Okay, that's it. Oh, I think he was tangled in something for a second. I think. For just a split second, he didn't move very easy. He's moving better now. I wonder if it's the thing that hit it when I thought it got hit, or if it was a hit that occurred at a later hit. What do we got? My boy Blue. It is. Nice one too. Heck yeah. Get this ready. Huh. Get tangled in fishing line. Don't forget to do that. Okay, got him. It's a nice fish. 2 spots, 2 fish. I like that ratio. Okay, we got him disconnected from that. Yeah, they ain't giving me much of a break today. He's been through some stuff. Look at that gash on his back. He's got another old one on his belly, the fresher one on his belly. I wonder what's going on. Well, we'll get him back. Yeah, if it was anywhere close to the spawn, I'd think those were like, well, even those don't look like spawn marks. They look, I don't know, like they got hit by a propeller or something. They could have, but we're a long ways from where very many people fish. I mean, this honestly could be, I mean, there aren't too many places man has not been, but from a catfishing perspective, this is pretty close to untouched. Pretty close. Definitely not in any recent time has there been a boat here. It was tempting just to fish here, but there's not really any good camping. As far as spots to camp. I already camped on a pretty crappy spot last night, so I'd like to, you know, set up on a comfy one, a reasonably comfy one, anyway. All right. 5-minute warning. And then we're hitting the road. I think the shad guy hit again. Come on, do it, bud. It's almost acting like, well, I don't even know. It's a bite. We're getting a bite. Come on, pull it down, bud. I have no good explanation why that one didn't hook up. I do think that was our guy. They're making it really hard to leave. I will give them that. That sun's starting to tickle the trees a little bit. Might have pushed the envelope a little too long. It's not about it being dark, or just about it being dark, but it's also about this river's so windy that there'll be times where you'll be driving right into the sun and then you'll turn a corner and you'll be driving with it at your back when it gets low like that. But yeah, I think we're gonna make that run. Okay. Skip, go ahead. Test the muddiness. You gonna do it? I have boots. Okay. That's reasonably saturated, but I think doable. Yeah, I don't know about this spot. Or more the spot on the spot. So what I think I'm gonna do is tentatively plan on fishing here half a night. Maybe not even that long, like 4 or 5 hours. And if we catch nothing or it's lackluster, I'm gonna slide down the bank a little bit. This looks like a nicer place to, it's flat, you know. I don't know if you watched my last video on this trip, like the bank was like this, so I was teetering in my chair the whole night. Skip's already picked up a cockleburr in his face. Well, you got it out on your own. Impressive work. Let's go. Oh, that ain't bad at all. I'm gonna track plenty of mud in the boat, but it's squishier up here. This river's weird. But it's nice and flat. Dry. Plenty of firewood. It'd be almost criminal if we just caught a bunch of fish right here. What are you thinking? You're probably hungry. And I left your food dish in the boat. I'll go get it. I'm hungry too, bud. So I understand where you're coming from. Okay, bud. Let's see, where's your food? Put a little extra in there for you. Nope. Nope. Sit. Sit. Stay. Okay. Okay. Boy. All right, let's find some fir wood. Another thing I liked about this spot is plenty of firewood. You don't have to come with me. You can eat your dinner if you want. Okay, let's go. I think we're good on firewood, at least for dinner. Still kind of up in the air whether this is the spot to fish or not. We'll stay light and mobile just in case we gotta be. But either way, if we're gonna move, I'm planning on moving with a full stomach. Almost said empty stomach. Definitely don't want to go anywhere on an empty stomach. What if you can't find food? Things are burning. Good. Oh, hey, Skip. Don't remember if I said this, but dinner is pork chops. And I'm going to cook both of them, so breakfast will also be pork chops. Well, we're about there. I'm getting hungry enough where I'm just going to call her good, to tell you the truth. Get the potatoes going. These are some absolute beefcake pork chops. I will say the Christmas present and a good one. I was kind of excited to cook these on a campfire. Also got some deer loins that, not for tonight, but for the future that I'm excited to cook on the campfire. Okay, let's start with some taters though. Get our taters going. See how level we are. We can do better than that. Call that good enough for who it's for. Skip, just so we're on the same page, this I will share. You need to wait till it's done. Uh-oh. He looks somewhat serious. Whatever it is, it's big. I have a feeling it has scales, but ooh, maybe. Oh, it just came off. Gar and flatheads bite so much alike, but I think it was a gator gar. Like I said, I felt the tink of it popping off his teeth and then the hook came out, so I'm assuming that's what it was. If nothing else, just to make me feel better. That's a big fish. I think our grease is hot enough. Ooh. Oh, he's still on it too. As soon as I start cooking, I don't think this is a gar. Too spunky. He ain't bad. He ate the goldfish. Definitely some potential at this spot. He didn't have the gusto to pull the clicker, but he bounced it hard enough. I heard the whop whop or whatever. I think whop's a song, not a sound. I guess it's an acronym technically. But that's a blue cat. I do know that. That is the target species. Man, he was hooked really good. There we go. Dark one, nice one. See ya. Get that back out once dinner's done. That was exciting, Skip. At least it didn't cause me to burn anything. That was considerate of him. Oh, well. Ooh, that's hot. Our 2 potato patties turned into 4. Where's my tongs? There they are. Those will not take very long. Oh. Well, it's not hard to tell where the hot spot of the skillet is. I think we can call them done. At least some of them. Those are going to be so crunchy, it's going to be awesome. Be like the world's biggest, fattest potato chip. Those got some work to do. In the meantime, let's get these chops ready. Nothing crazy, I'm just going to sprinkle a little Old Bay on them and cook a pig on a fire. Okay, where are we at here? Oh yeah. Oh, I see why. We have a cold spot. We're losing some flames. Better get that burner turned back on for the pork chops. Yeah, I forgot my little table at the house. I didn't realize how much I really enjoyed that thing until moments like this. Pork chops on the grill. That's the cold side. Well, it took a minute, but the flames definitely kicked back on. Not the world's best pork chop open flame pork chop cooker, but I'm gonna try to keep them on the edges. Either way, they're starting to look good. That gator car also came back. Still has not got the hook, but he keeps trying anyway. Well, hopefully I didn't overcook them. I went to check on rods and came back and they were engulfed in flames. Take one off and see where we're at. The potatoes disappeared. I have no idea where they went. Skip doesn't either. Need me a knife. I have a feeling they're done. Oh yeah. Are they dried out? Yeah, a little bit. Didn't nail this one, guys. But they will get 8. That I promise you. Nothing a little hot sauce can't fix. One of them rods got hit pretty good. I didn't hear a clicker, but I just heard the boat shake. Probably should have tried a piece of this without pouring hot sauce on it, but didn't think about that till I was halfway through. Don't look too bad. It's a little dried out, but not bad. Kind of proud of myself right now. Never cooked a pork chop over an open fire. Can't say that anymore. Skip, I got you a piece. It has no hot sauce on it. It's a little hot. Okay, just want to make sure you didn't drop it in the sand. You ate that fast and you did the steak. Are you pork chop man? I get it, they're good. This might have to be more of a regular thing. Just never think to do it. Now we just need a drag screamer, Skip. You're probably pretty content even without one of those, but we'll give it a little bit. This, where I set up's kind of more of a warm weather spot. I just like the flat sand for hanging out on. We'll give it another hour or so and see what happens. We had a screamer. No idea which one it was, but it was this one. No, I bet it was that one because it just bounced. But I don't know that for sure. Yeah, and it's slack. Is he still connected? He is not. Okay. Well, the fire's pretty much burnt down. We're out of firewood, so I think that's my sign. It's time to move spots. Skip thinks he's king of the castle. He pretty much is. I mean, so I knew I'd be camping when the nights got a little colder, so I got him a heated scarf that I plan on putting in his dog bed. I think red is the warmest, I think. Oh, it's already warming up. That's kind of nice. There you go, bud. I'll let her get warmed up. Alright, I'll get these rods in. We got a nibble on one of these. I'm not sure which. I bet it's... I think it's this one. We got a tangle, so it's hard telling for sure. Oh, and he's gone. Well, it was this one. Not sure how this tangle happened. That sucks. Okay, that was weird. Went to go reel this one in and we got a fish on here. I think it's a gar. Thrash around on top. Maybe that's what was on the whole time. No, it's not a gar. I'm so confused. Got a couple bites all at the same time and whatever. We got a fish. We'll take it. Come here. Yeah, definitely a dang nice one. Alright. Yeah, things got weird there for a second. I definitely lost a big fish. I don't know for sure if it was a cat or if it was a gar or what, but it was solid and the hook popped, so I just got bummed out about that. Then I had another bite and I had two lines that were tangled up and I wasn't sure which one had the actual fish on it, and kind of felt like that fish popped off, and it might have, but then the other line that it was tangled in, went to reel that in, and this was on it. So I don't know if it felt like that one popped off and it was actually this fish, or I don't know how I could make it any more confusing or sound any more confusing than I am right now. But all right, I'm gonna let him go and hopefully we get another bite. I already feel better about the move. Like quite a bit better. All right, back in. See. Oh. Give me a little look-see before you take off. That's cool. Funny thing about the move is it wasn't even a big move. It was like 100 yards. Spot on the spot. Can make all the difference. Skip is loving his heated scarf. Probably should have just got you a whole heated blanket, but this will work. Skip's wore out. Something's happening. Gar happening. He's on there. He's gone. Oh no. My sleeping bag's ripped. That didn't do much good for me anyway. I got down to 40 degrees last night, and I was not prepared for that. The closest I can say I was prepared at all was that I brought an extra pair of wool socks. But that didn't do that much. Yeah, almost a 40-degree drop in temps. Well, that sun feels nice, though. It's supposed to come up about 40 degrees today, too. Yeah, the scarf thing sounded good in theory, but it only lasts 5 or 6 hours. I like to sleep longer than 5 or 6 hours, and Skip likes to sleep about 15, so I don't think that's going to be the solution to the cold. We got enough. Well, might as well polish her out. It was going to be pretty strong anyway. Yeah, hindsight being 20/20 and everything, I probably should have just stayed where I was. Because now that I can more effectively problem solve on that flat sand, I could have made a fire. I already made a fire, and there's firewood right there, and I could have put the cot next to the campfire. Alright, so we're a long ways from the boat ramp that I put in at, like I don't know. I'm gonna look at my total trip mileage when I'm done, but I got a little bit of time to try and catch a few more. The other reason I probably should have just stayed where I was at was we got alligator guard bad here. I think this unseasonably warm weather's got them rowdy too. We didn't beat them up too bad last night, so hopefully there's a few to be caught today. I think one thing I'm going to do when I get home is give this boat a bath. That is for sure. On up here, Skip. No, you do. There you go, bud. Such a goofy dog. You're just gonna get up there and sit in the sun. Yeah, that's pretty secure. Ooh. Is that my guy? Yep. There's a good amount of drag right there too. Ooh. That's, I can't remember if this was the goldfish. Oh. Did I get bit off? Felt teeth. I did. That was, I think, a big gar. Yeah, the drag wasn't that tight. I think it was a big gar. Would have liked to have got him a little closer to the boat to evaluate, but it was exciting. If I wasn't awake before, I am now. Give this a few more minutes and we'll slide down. Now I'm gonna throw that one back out. Oh, wow, yep. I was just restarting my microphone. I'm not sure, what do we got? It's big. That's all I know for sure. Is he tangled in that other line? Or are we doubling? He feels tangled, whatever he is. Stay on, buddy. Stay out of these sticks over here. Ooh. He's in something. Come on out. Come on out. Oh yeah. Feels like a replay of the last time I was over here. Oh. Come on over here, bud. Got him. That's a bruiser. Alright, got him unhooked. It's a dang nice one. Wonder if I would have fought through the gator gar last night, if we could have. Oh my, we're doubling. Yep. Oh, he's gone. He was kind of bouncy, so I don't think he was like this guy, but if he's gonna bite, I prefer to catch him regardless. But oh well, pretty happy with this one regardless. Yeah, what I was saying was, if I wanted to duke it out with the gator gar last night, I wonder if we would have gotten to a handful of fish like this, but nice to see it out in the cold. So glad I got him now though. Quit. Well, he's all worked up. Oh yeah. Go ahead. Got lucky to get him out of that tree. I've not fished the cleanest this trip. It's been one of my worst ones in a while. And as far as hooking fish goes, I've been on a pretty good roll. And all things, good things have to come to an end eventually, I guess. Well, they don't have to, but seem to for me. Most of the ones I've missed, I think, are gator gar or smaller fish, but like I said, if they're gonna bite, I'd like to catch them. We got that one. I liked it. Well, Skip is snoring, so I'm going to take that. It is my sign that it's time to move. We're just gonna go down there. I'm gonna try to tie off to them trees. We'll see how it goes with this. There's just enough wind that'll make things a little wonky, but I'm gonna try. I'm gonna drop one right down in it and hopefully pull a flathead out of it. Well, we're in the thick of it. Hopefully we don't sway too bad. We got one more tree here, and I think there's another one down there. There wasn't a ton of trees in this hole, but there's some good sized ones and some good fish living in them. I like how the current runs into the bank and there's a boil there. There might be a couple trees there. Not sure how many goldfish we got left. That's a good one. Threw the cast net till my shoulder felt like it was gonna fall off and didn't have that many shad, so thankfully I got some goldfish and thankfully they're eating them this trip. I caught just as many fish on those as I did shad. That was the sound of my clip popping. Another reason why it never hurts to double up on those. Big heavy boat gets moving, it carries some force with it. Oh, yep. He pulled her down pretty good. He's kind of spunky, but I'm not sure if he's bouncing off something. He's a nice fish. What do we got? My boy Blue. Just thinking how I was kind of surprised we hadn't caught one here. As good as it looked. And it took this guy a minute. But better late than never. I really appreciate that. All right. He's hooked really good. I just swing him. Quit. Nice one. Heck yeah. Yeah, he had to nibble on it for a second. Once he made up his mind pretty darn good. Took him 20 minutes. I said I was only going to give this spot 12 minutes, but I got comfy. Kind of glad I waited. Some of it probably has to do with, it was kind of a pain getting the boat set up where it wasn't going to sway too bad. There he goes. Yeah, we got it, and I didn't want to just get up and move right away. I am going to move now, though. I think we got time for one more spot. Not even going to turn the graph on. See where the bank's high, then it slopes a little bit, then it gets high. The current would run through and carve it out right down there. Carve it out here, a little bit shallower, then carve it out more down there. So we're going to put the boat in the shallower and cast to the deeper. Probably throw one right below the boat too, but now we're just getting lost in the nuance that doesn't really matter that much. Is he actually gonna do it? Is that all he's got? Okay. I think we just got a little tyke. I think. If I can get him to the boat, that means every spot today we caught a fish. Almost looks like a channel cat. Almost. I don't think it is. Yeah, little blue. He gave it the best he could when he pulled her down. I don't need pliers too often, but I think right now I could use some pliers. There we go. Nice fish. I ain't mad about it. I think he's pooping. It's okay. Whole boat's getting a bath when I get home. It's needed it for about a month. Believe it or not, I kind of hold myself to a fairly strict schedule, and I am out of time. So I gotta head back, edit, clean the boat, and about 5,000 other like little things that add up to be a bunch of big things, or one big thing, but I don't know, not complaining, just talking. Get to rambling sometimes, I guess, but hope you enjoyed the video. And all the videos from this trip, and all the videos on the channel. That's what I hope. I hope you're having a good day. I don't know. Yeah, I think we'll just leave it there. Appreciate you watching. Hope you catch a giant.